Today marks the first day of spring convocation at the University of Toronto, an annual celebration that looks a bit different this year.
Just steps from the site where thousands will receive their degrees, the encampment protest continues. CTV's Raheem Ladani is live tonight on campus with more. Raheem.
Nathan and Michelle, good evening. We're standing out here of Convocation Hall where graduation ceremonies have been taking place throughout the day. In fact, there's one currently underway. I'm going to get Brian to pan the camera over so our viewers can get a better perspective of how close Convocation Hall is to the current pro-Palestinian encampment which has been set up. Earlier today, organizers of the encampment held their own graduation ceremony. However, it was quite a different mood. It was not celebratory, it was somber because they held a graduation ceremony for the students of Gaza. One by one, the names of students killed during the war in Gaza are read aloud as University of Toronto students lay flowers upon empty chairs in honor of those who will never wear a graduation cap of their own.
We grieve together all of my Palestinian siblings who could not walk down the graduation hall and who will never experience the joy of wearing a gown and a hood. Each of these students had hopes and dreams in their lives and plans for post-graduation.
Standing in front of the office of the president, faculty and pro-Palestinian demonstrators continue to call for the divestment of investments in companies profiting from Israel's offensive in Gaza.
We have every right to know how and to what extent your tuition dollars, our pension funds, and in university endowment are funding and profiting from this genocide.
Just steps away, official UofT graduation ceremonies are also taking place, with many graduates wearing a keffiyeh in solidarity with Palestine.
It's important to show everyone that what we're standing for, and what the university is standing for is not what we stand for, and just because we've graduated doesn't mean we can't support Palestine and what's happening over there.
Fencing has been put up outside Convocation Hall, partially blocking the view of the encampment, which continues to occupy King's College Circle. However, loved ones in attendance for graduation say,
it's life right now, so that's what we're just doing the best we can, I think all of us. So it is what it is, and I think everyone feels safe, so it's okay.
It's pretty good that there's an encampment going on. With everything going on in the world, people need to stand up for what's right.
I think it's important for the university to acknowledge what's going on, and I don't think they've really done that recently.
In opposition to the encampment are the university and 8 Jewish organizations who say demonstrators are inciting fear and violence. Toronto police did issue trespassing notices last week, but say they don't have legal authority to clear the encampment.
We are here with one united voice to say that this hatred and bigotry have no place on campus or anywhere in Canada.
The Jewish organizations have asked the court to grant them intervener status in the university's application for an injunction that would see the encampment removed.
This hate fest has gone on for far too long, and it is past time for those engaged in shouting anti-Semitic slogans or harassing and abusing Jewish students to be held accountable for their actions.
However, the court hearing won't begin until June 19th, after the majority of graduation ceremonies. Now, during one of the ceremonies inside Convocation Hall earlier this afternoon, there were some individuals who held pro-Palestinian banners and flags, but there have been no reports, and we have not seen any forms of confrontation or violence. Reporting live, I'm Raheem Ladani. Michelle, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Raheem.